Borley Rectory. A name whispered with fear and fascination. This imposing Victorian rectory, nestled in the rural village of Borley, Essex, held a sinister reputation. Built in 1863 on the very grounds of a much older monastery, it was a place steeped in history. But it wasn't the architectural grandeur that drew attention. It was the darkness that clung to the house, the chilling tales that painted it as the most haunted house in England. From the moment of its construction, strange occurrences plagued the rectory. Footsteps echoed in empty hallways. Disembodied voices whispered in the dead of night. Objects moved mysteriously, as if guided by an unseen hand. These unsettling events, whispered amongst the villagers, soon transformed into chilling legends. It was a house that breathed fear, a place where the veil between our world and the next seemed perilously thin. One particular legend cast a long, dark shadow over Borley Rectory, the tale of the Nun's Walk. It was said that centuries ago, a young nun from the nearby monastery fell deeply in love with a monk. Their forbidden love, a transgression against their sacred vows, was soon discovered. The punishment was swift and brutal. The monk was hanged for his transgression, his body left to rot within the monastery walls. The nun, deemed equally guilty, faced a crueler fate. Bricked up alive within the walls of the monastery, her anguished cries were ignored. Her restless spirit, bound to the grounds, became a malevolent presence. It was her spectral figure, forever searching for her lost love, that haunted the rectory's grounds. In 1929, the Reverend Lionel Foyster and his wife Marianne moved into Borley Rectory. Unaware of the chilling tales, they quickly became victims of the house's dark energies. Objects flew across rooms with alarming force. Unexplained writing appeared on walls, messages seemingly scrawled by unseen hands. Marianne, particularly affected by the supernatural onslaught, reported seeing a phantom coach driven by a headless horseman. She felt a constant oppressive presence within the house, a feeling shared by many visitors. The Foysters, overwhelmed by the relentless paranormal activity, fled the rectory after just 4 terrifying years. Intrigued by the tales, renowned paranormal investigator Harry Price arrived at Borley Rectory in 1937. His arrival marked a turning point in the rectory's haunted history. Price, armed with his investigative tools and a keen sense of the paranormal, documented a plethora of unexplained phenomena. He recorded phantom footsteps, seances with seemingly intelligent entities, and even captured images of spectral figures on camera. His meticulous documentation, published in his book The Most Haunted House in England, cemented Borley Rectory's place in paranormal history. Yet, despite his thorough investigation, Price couldn't provide definitive answers. The haunting of Borley Rectory reached a dramatic climax in 1939. A devastating fire, fueled by unexplained means, ripped through the ancient structure. Many believed it was the final act of a vengeful spirit, a release of pent-up energy. Yet even the flames couldn't erase the haunting. Even in ruins, Borley Rectory continued to draw those seeking a glimpse into the supernatural realm. Visitors reported seeing the ghostly figure of the nun gliding through the overgrown gardens. Others claimed to hear the phantom sound of a phantom coach, its wheels crunching on unseen gravel. The destruction of the physical building did little to diminish the haunting. If anything, it seemed to amplify the paranormal activity, solidifying Borley Rectory's place in the annals of haunted history. The ruins of Borley Rectory were finally demolished in 1944. Yet, the legend of the house and its spectral residents continues to fascinate and frighten. Was Borley Rectory truly a conduit to another realm, a place where the veil between life and death thinned? Or were the hauntings elaborate hoaxes, fueled by fear and imagination? The answer, much like the spectral nun forever searching for her lost love, remains elusive. Borley Rectory stands as a testament to the enduring power of belief. It reminds us that some mysteries are not meant to be solved, but rather experienced, pondered, and passed down through generations, ensuring that the legend of England's most haunted house lives on,